In the morning, Belle puffed up to Tidmouth Sheds. She rang her bell brightly.
Good morning to you all.
The engines were surprised. Thomas beamed.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Thomas.
But Thomas was already puffing proudly away with Belle.
Goodbye, Thomas.
First, Thomas took Belle to the docks. Even Cranky liked Belle.
Anything that needs lifting, just ask.
Thank you, Cranky.
Could you help me, Cranky? Those packages are big and heavy.
I don't meddle with mail. That's your job.
Thank you, Cranky.
And Percy puffed back to his trucks. Sad. Next, Thomas showed Belle Knapford Station. Percy puffed up.
Good morning, Percy. Are you still busy with your mail trucks? That's a special job.
We must hurry, Belle.
Percy watched Thomas and Belle clatter and chatter away.
Delivering the mail isn't a special job at all.
Diesel oiled over.
Your best friend's having a very good time with that big blue engine.
Percy's firebox fizzled.
Yes, he is.
Later, Thomas and Belle visited the steamworks. Percy pulled up. He could hear Thomas laughing with Belle and Victor.
Are you on your own again, Percy?
Percy was surprised.
I'm busy.
Thomas is busier with Belle.
Hello, Diesel. The steamworks is so grand. Do the Diesels have somewhere like this?
We have the diesel works, but it's not grand like the steamworks at all.
I'd like to visit.
You have to go, Belle.
Diesel snorted. Then he slipped slowly away.
Bye, Percy.
Bye, Diesel.
Thomas rattled his rods.
Sodor steamies don't go to the diesel works. It's dark, and it's dirty, and it's full of diesels. Diesels can be devious.
Oh, my.
Hurry, Belle! We have trucks to shunt.
Perhaps I could help you later.
But Thomas and Belle had already whooshed away, and Percy was left alone. The next morning, Percy dropped off mail sacks at Wellsworth Station. Diesel saw Percy. He oiled to a stop.
Your best friend doesn't have time for you anymore, Percy.
Percy felt sad. Diesel was right.
You should find a new best friend. A friend who has time for you. A friend who listens to you.
Diesel smiled at Percy. Percy wanted a friend. An idea popped in his pistons.
Diesel, would you like to deliver the mail with me?
I'd like to, Percy, but I have to go to the diesel works. My friends are waiting for me there.
And Diesel clattered away.
Diesel said his friends were waiting for him. My best friend Thomas isn't waiting for me anymore. No one's waiting for me.
The next day, Percy was at the docks. He had to pick up a large parcel.
Flynn, the fire engine, will arrive soon. This is his hose. It is very important. Please deliver it safely to the Soldor Search and Rescue Centre.
Percy puffed proudly. Diesel clattered over.
Flynn will be another new friend for Thomas. Then he'll have even less time for you.
Percy wanted to tell Diesel that he was wrong, but he knew Diesel was right. Diesel clanked closer.
Last night, I told my friend at the Diesel Works about you. He'd like you to visit. He told me to tell you that you'd be a very special visitor there. He'd have a lot of time for you.
Thank you, Diesel. Are you sure?
I'm very sure, Percy.
Then, Diesel saw Thomas and Belle. He slid swiftly away.
Hello, Percy. That looks like a very special special.
Percy was happy his best friend had noticed him.
It is, Thomas. It's Flynn's hose. Would you like to chop with me to deliver it?
I'm sorry, Percy. Belle and I are taking the children to the beach at Bluffs Cove. See you later, Percy.
Percy felt sad. Then, Percy felt something quite different. Percy felt cross. Percy pulled up to a junction. The right track went to the rescue centre. The left track led to the Diesel Works. Percy wished and whooshed. Diesel's words flew round his funnel.
You'd be a very special visitor. You'd be a very special visitor.
Diesels can be devious. Diesels can be devious.
Percy wanted to feel special. He wanted someone to have a lot of time for him. Percy made a decision.
I'll take the left track. I'll puff to the Diesel Works.
Percy stopped.
Oh.
The Diesel Works was now right in front of him. His pistons pounded and his firebox flared.
Thomas says no steamies should puff to the Diesel Works. But Thomas doesn't want to be with me, and Diesel's friend does.
So wheel turn by wheel turn, Percy puffed closer to the Diesel Works.
Trembling tracks. I've never seen anything like this before.
The buildings were old and odd. They were dark and dirty. It was nothing like the steamworks, but it was very exciting. Percy felt special.
I'm not just Percy who pulls the mail trucks. I'm Percy the Brave. I'm Percy the Special. I'm Percy at the Diesel Works.
A shape slid from the shadows. Percy knew who it was.
Diesel 10.
Hello, Percy. Diesel said you might come to visit. What an honor. It's been a very long time.
Hello.
Diesel's been telling me all about you. You're a very special engine, Percy. Why don't you hop in?
Percy whooshed and Percy wished. The words raced round and round his rods. No one called him a special engine.
Thomas doesn't think I'm a special engine anymore. Or a special friend. But Diesel 10 does.
So wheel turn by wheel turn, Percy puffed into the Diesel Works and into the shadow of Diesel 10.